I'm now playing with two groups, okay? Two groups of people. I play Tuesday nights or I play Thursday night, okay? Mm-hmm. And my wife only lets me play one night a week, okay? But I like both guys.
Because Dad needs to be present for...
That's right.
Dad things.
Yeah, Dad needs to be present, period. That's it. Because I'm playing a lot on Saturdays, too. So I really get 2 days a week.
Okay.
All right? And so... Usually I go on Tuesdays, but lately this Thursday crew's kind of been pulling me over to their... I've enjoyed
Is there
that.
any overlap other than you?
Well, Diesel. Diesel plays every night.
He doesn't have the same constraints?
No.
He needs to go talk to someone.
In fact, if I'm not mistaken, last night was Diesel's wife's birthday, and he was front and center on the pickleball.
It's always early in the year.
Yeah, it never changes, and he was there.
This is for her. Dedicate this to her.
So I saw that only about 5 or 6 were showing up last night, so I thought, let me just stay in tonight and play Thursday, and then I'll get in some Yellowstone watching. Okay. So I was right in the middle of it and watch it.
Well, Thursday's going to stink.
I know. I'm worried about that now. I didn't know that, but now it looks like Thursday's going to be a no-go. Anyway, but last night...
if I may go back, one more follow-up if I could.
Mm-hmm.
Does Group Tuesday know about Group Thursday?
No.
And would there be hurt feelings?
Yes. And that's
is there a talent disparity?
Yes.
Grade each level. Grade each night.
Okay. Tuesday, love the guys. Love the guys. They're all wonderful.
It's about fellowship.
It's about fellowship.
But the play?
B. Okay. B level play. All right. If you're doing A, B, C, D. Okay. Right. All right. And varying levels of play. And I love the guys, and we have such a good time.
It's the fellowship. It's the bonding.
That's right. Thursday night, A+ play. Okay, A+ play. Really good play. I mean, I'm trying to get better, so I'm trying to work up to their level of play. So I have to choose one or the other because I can't do both. So it's either Tuesday fellowship or Thursday
good play douchebags.
Skill improvement.
I wouldn't say douchebags either. These are nice guys too. That's the thing. They're nice guys.
They're nice.
I haven't known them as long, but they're nice guys.
Do you socialize after?
No, not usually. We play so long into the night. God, on Thursdays, we play at a...
8, 9 o'clock.
Listen, on Thursdays, we play at a public park, and they have to come by in the golf cart and say, we're closing the gates. And we're the only ones out there. And they're saying, we're closing. You have to go.
Hey, saddest men in the world. I can actually go home now.
Don't make us go home.
You have to go. And we're always like, we got one more game. And they're like, no. And one night we're out there, and they just turned the lights off on us.
That's probably the best way.
That's the best way to do it.
Oh, my God. I mean, we just had... So they made us leave. So... either Tuesday or Thursday.
When do you make your decision?
Well, usually on Tuesday afternoon, I make the decision. I see who's gonna play, and then I make the decision.
Look at you.
I make the decision from that.
And now, is there ever a chance these two could ever mix? Like, will nights ever cross?
No,
because other two meet.
Here's why: the Thursday guys would not take to the Tuesday guys coming over because they wouldn't play with those guys because they're of that
more
high.
elite.
They're that high a level of player. You know, they really are. Some of these Thursday guys got into a little league I was in on the weekends, and the play wasn't good enough for them. They're like, this is a waste of my time. I mean, it really was. It's very cutthroat. The pickleball community can be very, very cutthroat.
Sure, it looks like just smiling geriatrics on TV.
Yeah. There was
but below the surface.
Well, I can't wait till one group hears this.
Well,
it's going to be some angry back and forth.
One night, my brother-in-law was in town over the holidays. He's played 2 or 3 times. He lives in Charleston. And I was going out with the Thursday crowd. And he said, hey, do you mind if I tag along? I brought my paddle. And I said, oh, Rob, no, not this one. No.
You're not Thursday material.
Here, let me turn the TV on for you. You sit right here.
You are not.
Here's some snacks. I'll be back in 3 or 4 hours.
If only you had been here 2 days earlier. I'd have definitely taken you there.
Yeah, that's right.
It's a real conundrum for me. Because I love the Tuesday.
Then what's Saturday play about?
Well, Saturday play is more like tournaments, leagues, things like that, and that's a kind of a mix. And that's another whole different group. Some come in from, but the Tuesday's just the Tuesday, and that's where they need.
Is there a chance you could mix these people together at the Super Bowl party?
No, because Tuesdays will be invited. But Thursdays will never.
You know what? There's a song that comes to mind, and maybe you've all heard it. Tuesday's gone with the wind.
Oh, I had a different song in my head.
you? What's
It's
that?
a famous song by the band The Offspring, where they constantly say, "You have to keep them separated."
Come out and play.
Well,
You gotta keep them separated.
and another thing is,
Hey, are you playing on Tuesday night? Shut your mouth. I got to keep them separated.
well,
Gotta pick one night, pick one night, pick one night.
Diesel plays every night. He plays Monday, Tuesday,
He's got a
Wednesday,
7-night
Thursday.
pass.
He plays Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. He only takes Friday off. I mean, he really does.
God almighty.
But I play Tuesday, Thursday. But another thing is, I'd rather, just because of the night of the week, play on Thursday.
Physically, it's easier.
It's so much easier because if you stay up late on Tuesday, it sets you back for the
Makes
whole
the
week.
week long.
Right.
Just seem longer. Believe
Yeah.
me, I get that.
Yeah, you blow through a Friday. You know, everybody does that at work.
Coast on Friday.
Coast on Friday. So that's why I'd also rather play on Thursday night. Unfortunately, I've really screwed myself this week because Thursday here it's going to rain or snow.
Yeah, you have to wait till Saturday.
So
now.
it'll be Saturday, and I'm going to.
Does Diesel play singles on these nights that you're not there? These other 5 nights?
He plays.
Singles, triples,
He plays it all.
Anything.
quadruples.
He will play
wherever he can,
wherever he
can score.
That's correct.
play against a wall.
That's right. Wherever he can go, he will go and play. There's one area of town. There are 3 places where I play. One is a private court, a private club.
That's nice.
That's Tuesdays. One is public park. That's Thursdays. And there's another that's also a public park in a very bad section of town. Okay? And that's like some weekends I'll play over there. They
Daylight only.
They don't have lights. So I said to one of the thirsty guys, so Diesel and I have discussed this many times, and we're like, I wish they had lights out there. And then Diesel will always say, yeah, but I understand why they don't, because there's a lot of people around. You know, there's a lot of houses. And you know, it's in a pretty bad neighborhood. And so I was talking to one of my Thursday night friends about this, and I said, well, he said, I wish they had lights out there. And I said, yeah, but I understand why they don't, because there's so many people. And he goes, yeah, but they're all high. And I said,
Maybe not all of them.
I said, well, not all of them. He's like, yeah, every one of them's high. And he's like, every time I go over there, there's drug deals going on outside the fence. And I said, well, you've got a point there. And he's like, they're always complaining about the noise. I was like, what? He goes, what noise? You're high. What do you care that there's noise out here?
Killing my buzz.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's it. The point is, I watched Yellowstone last night, and Avengers Joe. He called to say that Avengers Joe says he finds it weird. He loves it also. He loves Yellowstone, but he's cheering for the white family over the Native Americans, even though the white family stole their land, which is what they did. That's absolutely true. You know?
And in the current time or in,
No, long time ago.
Like in 1960?
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
That's just rude.
18. I mean, long ago.
That's why they're making the prequel.
1893.
Trail of Tears stuff.
But apparently,
Exactly, yeah.
apparently the Indians are fighting to get it back. Is that
They
my
are.
understanding?
They're trying to get
And
it
he
back.
said he's watching it going, not today.
That's right. Because you love the
Yeah.
family. It's the
You
Kevin
pull for the bad
Costner
guys.
family.
Yeah,
you pull
you're
them
pulling
for
for
the
the
bad
bad guys.
And they really did. Like, you know, and all the times the Native Americans, and they call them Indians still on the show, and they have a reservation, and it's, you know, it's pretty poor. And you see this really rich ranch, and you're right. He's right. The Native Americans will be like, they stole our land. And every time they do that, everybody. Stop your wife.
It's true.
It is true. And then you have to stop and go, oh, wait a minute. We did take their land, you know. I mean, yeah.
It's probably not far from the truth, where there's big ranches
think
and
it is
very
the truth.
poor reservations.
I think it is the
Oh,
truth.
absolutely.
You know, so that, and they've played on that. And anyway, we watch. That's all I had to say about that. I feel like I've put myself in a bad position pickling now. I hope not, because I've got these two groups. The health story today is from a woman we talked about last year. Her name is Stephanie Matto. You watch 90 Day Fiancé, so you know who she is.
I know her. Yeah, I'm watching one of the shows that she's on.
She's on 90 Day Fiancé, and we only mentioned her last year because about 6 months ago she started doing this thing. You'll probably remember when we talk about it. She would pass gas into a mason jar and sell it. Mm-hmm. And what was she selling? Like $10 or $100 a jar? I mean,
Something like that.
You know, she was getting decent money for it. We played this clip a few months ago when she said, "This is my method."
Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you a day in the life of a girl who sells her farts in a jar. So I like to get things rolling with some beans, a protein muffin, sometimes even a yogurt. Less sugar is better, some hard-boiled eggs, and today I decided I was going to make myself a protein shake with some yogurt added to it, and I was feeling it for sure.
All right, that was back when she was doing that. She made $200,000 selling her own gas in a jar. But, update, she's had to quit. She had such severe gastrointestinal problems, searing pain. She thought she was having a heart attack, so they rushed her to the hospital, and the doctor said, "You've got to stop this diet."
Yeah.
Hard-boiled eggs and yogurt.
Yeah.
A protein bar.
Yes.
I think she listed off the things she had that day. It was a full bowl of black beans.
That's right.
Yeah. A lot of beans.
That's right. So the doctor said, if you don't stop doing this, you are going to get severe gastrointestinal problems, and you have to stop. So she's no longer selling it.
Who got the last fart jar?
Will it make it more valuable?
It doesn't sound terribly unhealthy, though.
No, it's eggs and yogurt and black beans.
Yeah.
I mean, what did they give her? A Snickers to cure her?
Yeah, I don't know.
I wonder if it was just that she was trying to force it out, too. I'm sure.
Maybe that's it.
You think she was taking pills?
I don't know. Possibly.
She said she had a real hard time breathing for a couple of days, and finally they rushed her to the hospital. Her friend said, "Girl, you got
Is this just psychosomatic, or is this, do you think, legit?
Well, that diet,
I mean, nothing about this seems real. We're through the looking glass anyway.
Completely.
Selling farts.
Oh, she on the show.
Because she's not doing that. You're just buying a jar.
Yeah, we haven't reached the fart jar yet on the show. But her whole deal on the show is I'm trying to lose my celibacy. She is the worst of the worst.
He's right. $200,000 she's made doing this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's just
Maybe it's time to just put the for sale sign outside the on the border.
exactly. Thank you. Right, on the whole country.
We're done.
If we're
out of business,
if we Americans are buying this and spending $200,000.
Well, I hope she has a clearance sale.
Goodness gracious!
I think we ought to take 10 out of petty cash and buy a jar just before it's.
Is she attractive? Is that? That's the whole thing.
She's absolutely. She's
She
very
sounds cute,
attractive.
yeah.
Exactly.
And it's what her presentation is great too, because she farts in a jar and then puts a little flower petal in each one.
Saw that.
And seals it up real nice and sends it off.
Is the flower dead and black by the time it gets to that?
are her gaseous emissions loud or are they quiet?
I don't know. I've never seen how she does it, which makes me, I don't know if she's ever put out there her actually doing it.
Yeah.
So who knows?
That's the thing.
Yeah. I mean, she could be spraying fart spray in a jar.
She could be doing nothing.
Nothing.
You'd never know.
Exactly.
Like Kristen said, she's selling mason
She
jars.
just has task rabbits.
Well,
mason jars in envelopes.
There was when she
is.
was cast on this new show, this new season. People were up in arms because they're like, she's just doing this for publicity, which is exactly why she's doing.
No duh.
Yeah, and she also has OnlyFans.
Oh, yeah.
So if you want to see her topless, that kind of thing. So yeah, everything for her is being an influencer and money, and she is not likable at all.
The other thing is, this also was discussed last year. Somebody went on TikTok and said you can clear your sinuses by shoving garlic up your nose. I've seen pictures, and I'm on TikTok now.
Oh, man.
So I see
How often?
about every day. My son,
Really?
Well, my son did a new one. I'll show you in the break.
He made a video?
He made a video.
Made content. Oh.
Yeah, he made a video. And everybody, let me tell you something. It's him and another guy, one of his best friends, just dancing to some rap song for like 15 seconds. Every comment below it, genius. I was going, what?
Okay.
What is this? And everybody said, oh my God, that's amazing. And you're like, why? What is it that they've done?
Yeah.
Anyway, these people are shoving garlic up their nose, cloves of garlic to clear their sinuses. And once again, doctors are saying, please don't do that. That is going to ruin your nasal passages. You can't do it. It's
One
bad
wonders
for
if our nation's doctors are simply just going to give up
Of course not.
what they've been through in the last 2.5
2 years. It's a tough time to be a doctor right now.
Yeah, but it's the stupid ones you want to come in because that's easy.
Jeez. Anonymous, you're talking about flatulence in a jar. Go ahead.
Yeah, hey, P1.
Thank you.
When I was in middle school, a friend of mine and I used to bottle up our farts in those kind of big plastic egg things that you could crack in half and then reseal.
Mm-hmm.
So we'd bottle them up and then hand the eggs out to people at school.
Nice.
It works.
It does work.
And there was nothing in
yeah.
it, just
Does it,
air.
Did it stay? So you're saying when it was opened
Yeah.
later, the aroma would be there?
fresh as if it just came out.
Okay. Well, there you are.
Factory fresh.
That is a middle school thing to do.
Totally.
Oh my God.
Expect it from them.
When you're 14 or 15,
you're the king of the schoolyard.
Yeah, you are. Boy, I have to say, I passed gas yesterday in the gym, and I was so embarrassed by it.
Vote out loud or silent?
Silent, but
Deadly.
yeah. And the woman next to me, we were doing sit-ups.
That's the worst.
I know. And so
She wasn't holding your feet, was she?
But she was beside me and almost like next to them. And so when it came out, I was like, oh no, I hope this is not a bad one. And it was. And I knew she was
Is this your new healthy diet with
exactly
unhealthy stuff sprinkled in?
Exactly.
They can tell at the gym.
Did you eat meat on a stick at the meeting yesterday?
No, they forgot to bring the
You try to cover for yourself. Oh, this used to be a Shane's Rib Shack, so sometimes the smells of smoked meat still linger.
They emanate.